Attention all golfers, today we're going to cure the chicken wing and the slice shot in one go. Essentially they come hand in hand. When you cut across the golf ball, your body gets in the way and this arm goes into this wingy position. We're going to work today on a couple of exercises to allow you to basically supinate this lead arm, release this lead arm, which will help rotate the club face, which helps close the club face, stop the slice, but also helps create a better radius to your swing, which makes you hit the ball more ball turf and also hit it further because you have a bigger extension to your swing. And it also makes your swing look pretty too, which is the least important part, but it's essentially going to make all this work from one exercise. Quick shout out, I'm now signed up to Skilless, so if you want an online lesson, you can see my profile down below in the description to get an online lesson if you fancy one of those. Keep watching to learn about this lead wrist. So, as we said in the description, slices across the golf ball will tend to get this wingy arm shape. They get a narrow radius, which affects then the contact in the golf ball because the club won't extend enough into the ground. I know this is after contact, but it is starting to shorten before contact generally. I know Lee Westwood bends his arm, but he also has other attributes that match that. So he probably has more forward bend, for example, than other golfers, which make him, and more right side bend, which make him go lower to the ground with his body so the arms can bend so they get the right balance. What I want you golfers to do is try and feel that this lead arm rotates, so this elbow points more towards the golf ball, the butt of the club points more to the golf ball, and we get the supination of this arm. Now that helps a couple of things. If you just watch what happens as I do it, as I supinate the arm, you'll see how it rotates that club face. So we need this club face obviously to rotate to close or to stay square, whichever way you want to look at it. The club face as you go back opens. As we swing down, if we rotate the arm, it squares it back up through that impact area. And we're looking for a position where the club face would be pretty much what I would call parallel to the plane line as we go through the ball. So somewhere in that kind of position there. This would be closed, this would be open. Slicers definitely need to feel that this is closing more, and probably hookers need to feel that this opens more. So you can very much make it more individual about what you're doing. With both golfers, we definitely want the arm to supinate. We can just change the wrist conditions a little bit to change the club face if we need to. But we definitely want the emphasis to be on body and arms rather than wrists. If you're an arm player, no problem. If you're a body player, no problem. But we don't want to be a wristy player. That's a different thing altogether. So one of the ways of feeling this is to do left hand or lead hand only golf swings. And you should be able to hit the golf ball doing this. No problem at all. And when you look here in the fall through, I've got length to the arm and I've got rotation to the arm. We would want that to be able to happen. Let's try a ball. Okay. So the shots will improve the more you hit, but we're really after that lengthening of the arm. Period. That's all we're really after. So the second way of looking at it is get some TheraTubing. This is pure TheraTubing. You can get it from Amazon or somewhere like that. Perform Better, people like that. You can use other stuff, but this is TheraTubing. So we've got it round my back, crossed over at the front, and pull back. And we want to get the thumbs pointing outwards and the wrists parallel with the seam of your trousers. Now from there, if we make little swings and we swing forward, and I want to feel like this lead arm pulls away and rotates, it's kind of pulling away from the trail arm, but the trail arm still stays intact. If the trail arm comes forward, that's not very good for our right shoulder stability. Now, we want to feel that lengthen and move and almost feel like it's pulling and stretching away from the band. Now, you'll feel this within a few reps. Guarantee that. I've got the strongest of guys trying this, and they feel it straight away. Now, if you do that as a warm-up drill, you do that as a exercise practice on the range, you will start to feel that lead arm work differently in the golf swing straight away. I can still feel it there now. The rotator cuff works different, the arm works different, and now it wants to work more because I've just exercised it that way. So the key would be 15 or 20 seconds of that, then hit a couple of balls. And you might do that every 10 balls or so for a few practice sessions. And what you do is use it 2 or 3 nights at home, maybe watching the television, just to get a feeling of how the arm should work. And once you've got that feel, then try and integrate that into your golf swing. Let's try a ball after we've been doing that. So, felt effortless through the ball, to be honest with you. Lead arm felt easy. Again, this is quite strenuous. This feels quite easy now and relaxed. So again, as a physical warm-up before you play, to make your swing feel looser and easier to move, definitely a thing you can do. So there you have it. Get that lead arm mechanics working better through the golf ball to get rid of the chicken wing, to reduce the slice, the correct release, and also help your ball striking by controlling that radius of the golf swing. So you get all those 3 things for one kind of practice exercise. 2 ways of doing it, one with some equipment, one without. You can also use the lead arm and put the trail hand on here to feel that if you want a bit more support. It's not easy to hit good shots doing it, don't expect it to be, but what it's about is what it influences you to change. That's key. So if you've enjoyed the video, please click like and share the video, really helps. Thank you for that. Also post comments and questions down below. Feedback, requests for videos work really, really well. Also, if you haven't already followed or subscribed, hit my logo and the bell icon and make sure you get all my latest videos as they're released. Thank you for tuning in today. Hope to see you back here at the Frost of Arden real soon.